Discovery Zone? Yeah, Discovery Zone. Once you're in the zone, it'll blow. You're...
No more, no. Just yes.
Hey. Discovery Zone. I'm in my Discovery Zone. What I'm about to do will be astounding, a miracle. How could there be a dude who's a profound being as lyrical as Nolan? Every word is golden, you were zoomed out while I'm scoping, keeping goons out late and hoping with a good bag of weed open. Get your hands up like I'm Zoltan. You get it? Nolan's golden, scoping, hoping he can open Zoltan, cause I'm aiming for the leaders. I send him through the ether like I'm Goku or Vegeta. Selbu or Frieza, you won't beat me in one episode. Used to drink the shit got old, I'm getting back to being me, just sitting back, packing bowls, kicking raps, skating bowls, even back to being broke. I wish that I could hang with Zach, I miss that dude the fucking most. Money won't buy you love, and love won't make money. I don't wanna get a job, I wanna own the fucking company where we'll do something I love, like growing plants, rapping or juggling. Quick, somebody dose him with Motrin. Needs ibuprofen, he's molten or burning up. It's petroleum in the cup, corrodes, we're blowing up. And I don't wanna push my luck, this was cool, but I've seen enough. Though I really fuck with that tough, that flow is dangerous. Like cocaine and dangerous, like talking to strangers. Just telling the school shooter, you can't hang with us, so hang it up, you phone it in. On 50-50, phone a friend, I've set my sights, I'm honing in. I'm dirtier than homeless men, I'm 30 if it goes to 10, you're nerdy. Bitches so pretend I'm wordy, music codepends, get it on music codepends. You don't even use the pens, he keeps it in his cranium, so he can get to slaying them. When you would watch him Vedas and I would jam betraying them. And it's okay, my friend, don't be ashamed, my friend. I'm sure you're good at something, just this rap shit, it just ain't for them. Yeah, I'm sure they're good at something, but this rap shit, it just ain't for them. When I was younger, I'd see grown-ups get stressed out a lot and wonder what the fuck is wrong with them, why don't they up and stop? They tell me everything's gonna be okay, so why did they just let their thoughts consume instead of drift away? It's a different day tomorrow, so swallow your sorrow or you'll miss today. And I hear our days are numbered, so try not to be encumbered by the thoughts of past and future, and try to do whatever you can do to make it super grand. Like make 100 grand, get a brand new lamb, or be on the TV with celebrities for the glitz and glam. You ever wonder what you're doing here? Well, one big ball of synchronicities is super duper weird. It's weird and beautiful. It makes me think of every single one of you as beautiful. It's unusual how you're a crucial tool to your future goal. You want some roots to grow, you gotta plant the seed and give it love and care and sun and air and tons of water. Seem fucked up, but I promise everything's gonna fall in order. Not kind of sorta, but perfectly perfect. The time and the place, every action was worth enough. It's a bread in the back, you deserve it. And no one out there can tell you that you're worth it. To do to a clown who belongs on the circus. You might have some problems come up with the surface, but if you do, just breathe and release. Right here in this moment is the place you'll find relief. So take a deep breath and release. Right here in the moment is the place you'll find relief. So take a deep breath and let it go. Let it go. Take a deep breath and let it go.
It's Discovery Zone.
Early 90s, baby, heard a lot about the 80s. Way they talk about my generation, man, it drives me crazy. Say we lack respect, Generation X never stressed that shit. They set us down in front of TV screens, and that's where we learned what we know. Brainwashing kids because Hollywood is evil, then we grow up. Take a look around, we see what's really going down. The good guys hardly ever win. People popping pills and screaming, pot cannot be medicine. Not just let us in. Welcome to the devil's den. Weed and shrooms are not your friend, but mix the juice with lots of gin. Trade cigarettes for oxygen and pop some Xan. That's okay, the FDA approved it. So we move it to consumers who consume it just to ruin their lives, man. And you wonder why we never listen. Well, when we listened, you lied to us and you failed to mention smoking weed is not the same as a needle incision. THC relieves the pain, but you made the decision to take some methamphetamine inside a capsule. Then you feed it to your kid cause he's an asshole, acting up in class. Oh, is that so? Or is he just a kid being a kid, trying to live and dream big? Well, you lied too, I get it. But at least the youth ain't afraid to admit it. Point fingers, the government did it. It's I and you, I am you, you are me, and we are everything. Every brain connected, whether switching in a Lexus or your gripping grain in Texas. Don't know how much I should stress this, but you need to get the message. Cause the truth is that the mess has been made and we need to clean it up. Get off your ass and grab a broom and try to sweep it up. Even just saying what's up to a stranger who feels his life's in danger could change the outcome from suicide to Sufin's high in June, July. Man, you and I could scrutinize the stupid lies the government spread. But what could be said? They're all fucked in the head. The corruption's been fed. Couple bucks they give head, and for a couple grand they'd slaughter you. But I will love you down to each and every molecule. There's a knowledge pool that lies in your mind like coal in a mine, gotta dig it out. Psychedelics tripping out could help you learn that love is all that you should give a shit about. I said psychedelics tripping out could help you learn that love is all that you should give a shit about it. Help you learn that love is all that you should give a shit about it. Could help you learn that love is all that you should give a shit about. I said psychedelics tripping out could help you learn that love is all that you should give a shit about.
Discovery Zone.
Welcome to the Discovery Zone. I hope you're enjoying yourself so far. I hope if you donated money to make this album possible, you're not disappointed. And I hope it's clear and you can see that I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm trying to speak to me, remind myself that I should be a beat. Stay sucker free, keep moving feet, say something sweet. 7 days a week, even if I'm feeling weak or bleak, that's obsolete, I gotta ride through. Find a beat, then drop some heat that we can vibe to. That's my survival, help you survive too. Then let's get high, fool. Who got the pipe full up, delightful, lentil, trichrome encrusted, horticultural substance that we burn in abundance. You know we yearn for the pungence. It comes to herb, I'm a pundit. It's incumbent for being one with the sunset. Somebody warned the incumbent that I'ma come get with each one that we having fun yet. I know I am, goodbye to Vivan. Say hi to my friends and water my plants. Stand tall like giants in defiance of violence and evil silence and truth. They want the juice with the fruit and they'll chop us down to our roots and look back at like it's tragic and Alaska's the last of our juice so that they could patch us. It's disastrous. These fascists would bash us down into mashes to master catastrophe. I could wax this track masterfully, but these rats would keep taxing me. And I ain't having it. Sit back and relax a bit, take a matchstick and fasten it to the gasoline cabinet. Just don't get erratic with this assassin, that's hazardous. This bastard is ravenous with this rap shit, I've mastered this. Every facet, it is fascinating. The way my mind aligns the information and then chops it into lines and finds the rhymes and brings the bass in. Sometimes I find a climb so high I'm rhyming out in space. Then I fly down to the pavement and vibe out with my spacemen, my homies, yeah, my space friends. We don't got time to roll one, but you know we brought the vape pens. But stoners always late, man, but showing up regardless. Been known to go the hardest, and every single human soul I know's a golden artist. Some don't know what to create yet, so they're still chasing a paycheck. If they feel fulfilled, that's great, yeah, cause I can wax this track masterfully. But these rats will keep taxing me, let the match with the gasoline. I imagine a massive thing, did the math so I'm castling. Let my nights do distracting things while my bishops harass your queen. Get the rook and attack your king, then stand up and gladly scream. Checkmate, need more love and less hate, less red tape, meditate, never wait for greatness to come for you. You gotta chase it, man, that's what you were born to do. Don't wait for greatness to come for you. Gotta chase it, man, that's what you were born to do.
Discovery Zone? Yeah, Discovery Zone.
Every now and then the moments of clarity sneak up on me and have me sitting feeling really real dumb. Cause before I saw it this way, but now I see it's that away, and being wrong don't feel fun. I need something to wrap my head around, something that doesn't let me down, something that I could build from. I need something to pay the bills from, something to make a billion. Cause the government are gonna steal some and then use it to build their buildings with the right new laws and to make new jobs that they will then go steal from and then try to instill some fear into the younger people. Make us feel like we don't got them, that we just be weak and feeble. But with open eyes, we see deceitful people. The more you hide your lies, the more the people see through. Yeah, homie, we can see too. And every single day the left and right keep jumping ship, and here we are just standing in the middle, looking back at you like cut the shit. We got no room to wiggle, and this ain't the country that we learned about when we were little, with a picket fence at every house and pies in every window. Man, everyone's just heartbroken from all the shit we've been through. Remember, you're not alone, cause every life has issues. The highest highs, the lowest lows. Dry your eyes and blow your nose. Today is hot, tomorrow snows. And bitch, that's just the way it goes. You know, no one could tell you no. You know it's time to go. Won't be controlled, let flow to top what's been below. You know we're blowing on some smoke. You know we put it in a paper, add some fire, then we float. You know, no one could tell you no. You know it's time to go. Won't be controlled, let flow to top what's been below. You know. blowing on some smoke. You know we put it in a paper and some fire and we float. You know. Oh, why I ought to give you a knuckle sandwich. You woulda, coulda, shoulda, do what the plan was. Let's just work through the damage. We can't go back and do it again, but right now's when new could begin and you could be human, my friend. Man, I can't front this, love is scrumptious. Let's just munch this till the sun sets. It's humongous, so much oneness and a fungus in my sun kiss. And I love this and love you and love me and love we and love everyone who doesn't love me back. Bitch, you know, no one can tell you no. You know it's time to go. Won't be controlled and flow to top what's been below. You know we're blowing on some smoke. You know we put it in a paper, add some fire, then we float. You know, no one can tell you no. You know it's time to go. Won't be controlled and flow to top what's been below. You know we're blowing on some smoke. You know we put it in a paper, add some fire, then we float. I was putting concentrate on a hot nail. I'm sorry I'm late, but let's rock. Well, I got a cocktail. I'm with Bob Lazar and his rocket car. We're going to Roswell. We're about to rob the bar, stack it up with a bunch of bottled water and some plastic cups. I'm fucking acting up. I'm going fast as fuck just to slow it down and tell you love yourself and everyone around. Cause they all used to, we argue and think we're better. We're focused on cheddar and keeping our bread up. That shit got me fed up, but I'll keep my head up. Cause life's a contestant, it ain't gonna let up. You fall down and get up and keep that shit moving. Keep on improving, love what you're doing, there's no way you're losing. With will, we'll move mountains, build hotels with fountains. Our old selves will drown in the source, self surrounding the war. Bells been sounding no more, wealth's arousing, but core self is astounding. And I found him shouting, you know, no one can tell you no. You know it's time to go, won't be controlled. Let's float to top what's been below, You know we're blowing on some smoke. You know we put it in a paper, add some fire, then we float. You know, no one can tell you no. You know it's time to go, won't be controlled. Let's float to top what's been below, You know we're blowing on some smoke. You know we put it in a paper, add some fire, then we float. You know they call me Nolan Cole, but you don't know me, homie. No, you don't know what's in my skull. I got my ducks all in a row. The way they waddle to and fro, it's like my heart swing back and forth to a silent song of hope. Working hard's important. Well, I know what's important is working towards what's important to you and morphing into what you wanna be, not what you want someone to see, so they could know you wanna be 1, 2, 1 and wanna be just like them, part of the team to drop some cream and rock supreme. Heart is so cold but drop so mean. Become one with yourself, then we could be one. We could beat drums and watch reruns and speak feelings. It'll be fun, not the weak one. We're strong as a one could ever be, coming together cleverly, storming the weather readily. After the storm, serenity, trying to spread the remedy, sending love to my enemies, hoping they reach epiphanies, hoping I could meet them there, hoping we'll leave the beef in there, hoping we'll lead the sheep to their hoping we'll leave with peace from their hopeful. I still be prepared, hope could leave you deceived and scared, hope could leave room for thieves and their hope could lead you to freedom. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm about to find out what I can amount to and plow through. Love is all around you, and if it's found you, then open up and let your sound through. Oh, 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 oh. Just open up and let your sound through. Oh, 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 oh. Just open up and let your sound move, groove and jam itself inside your body. If you don't let love run through you, you're just being silent probably. And I'm sorry if you're low on love, I'll send some to you. Since my cup's been overflowing, that's the human thing to do. It's not cuckoo, it's not woo-woo. I have put it to the test, and when I give away my extra love, that's when I live my best. And I'm not stressed, I invest and I put love into my people. And I know when my cup's empty, they'll come back and make it equal, more like threefold. This love right here's contagious, it's burned through us for ages and will for generations. You grace me with your patience, I'm Still stuck in amazement. You melt into your face, been getting better every day since. This don't make sense, but I don't know about you. I'm about to find out what I can amount to and plow through. Love is all around you, and if it's found you, then open up and let your sound through. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Just open up and let your sound through. Oh, 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 oh. Open up and let your sound.
No more, no. Just yes.
It's Discovery Zone.
Hey man, I'm glistening like glycerin. Yo, glycerin, I see right through you. This ain't boo-boo, it's for me, by me. More than grimy, sorta slimy. More than likely poisoned ivy. But not the planets in a Venus poison that'll read your fortune, or at least a fortune. On a creepy porch in Eastern Portland with a Ouija board, a tiki torch that reeks of foreskin. A porcelain orphan trying to course an abortion to force some endorphins that morph into the corpse of Jim Morrison. Drank a bit of some Oregon and got sick on the floor again. Ain't said shit but said more than them. Can he spit? Well, he sorta can. Is the shit in the porta can? When we tricked into war again, did we miss the coordinates? Here's some kids, that's unfortunate. Just as listen exorbitant, just the shit rhyme with Portland. And that's a no-brainer. Co-brainer, co-brainer. Blow flame by propane. Go bang, I'm profane, I'm pro-brain. I won't change, I'm the same guy from round the way. Back in the day when we would skate or we would play freeze tag or manhunt. No weed and no damn blunts. All PZs and ones. All handguns were airsoft. Plus footballs with handoffs. Who's all-time QB with a large-sized doobie? Hit the shit, man, you'll see Tootie. I'm not talking fruity, you'll be two-dimensional. Chilling up in detention hallway before there was fentanyl. It's miserable, y'all missed the ball. Our shit, it wasn't shit at all. Our shit was raw. I wish we talked less about what we do for a living and more about what we like to do while we're living. Let people through, show your feelings, tell the truth and be willing. There's dudes who will play the villain just to make a billion. Keep the children building, cause the schools ain't gonna do it, but they're listening to music with their bobbing heads influence. Promote love, not being true, and I said love, cause that's the movement. I said love, I said love, I said love, I said love, said love.
Discovery Zone? Yeah, Discovery Zone. Once you're in the zone, it'll blow. You're...
Everybody's just rapping about the bitches they're fucking, the money they're stacking, their substance is lacking, their work missing passion, they're worried about fashion. I'm worried about what makes the ISS keep up its orbiting action. I spend my free time contemplating if life is a simulation. Every time I crack the code, reality just fills the space in. Maybe I'll join the Masons, maybe I'll cave your face in with the Mason, Jason's basement. Maybe we're God's creations, maybe we're germination of a fungal species someone's cultivating. And I sold my soul to Satan, that fucker ripped me off. Just put this blotter on your tongue and let this shit dissolve. Grab the bong and rip it off, you're lifting off. And don't try to climb down. In time you'll wind down, you'll find wow. Now he's promoting drug use. I just want y'all to love each other. Yo, confused and I'm from Houston, I'm done losing. I take you back to that hip-hop. Heard you mumble crap, I'm fucking done with that. And I really wish that it would stop. Ergot, same shit that we're taking out Woodstock. And I would not recommend no research, Kim, when LSD could be your friend. When I am he and he is him, and life is just a jungle gym. A tree we swing from limb to limb. It's make-believe, it's all pretend. It's all the Sims like a ballpoint pen. You're full of ink and made to leave your mark. Not just get paid like Tony Stark. Man, you won't fade into the dark. Say you won't fade into the dark, cause we're all running to the light. Yeah. Say you won't fade into the dark, cause we're all running to the light. I'm actually astronomical, hot like a burning waffle, full stop. You're bad, you're awful on top, but you're gonna topple a flop. I hop up in the spot, just rocking Crocs and PJs. Light a joint and say some shit like we should take it easy. Please believe me, if you don't, then we'll check the replay. You'll see I do it every time. I'm down but win it from behind. I frown in winter, summer smiling. Marijuana that I'm pining, louder than a fucking siren. Lounging on a fucking island. Man, I'm fucking climbing up, and I fly away, right away to my hideaway. Hide away for like 5 more days. Hide away from the rival race. Find a way to get by today. Find a way to get high today. Try to make it a brighter day. And if you don't, well, there's always tomorrow. Look for the hope in the hallways of sorrow, because they're both there, you just gotta look. Sometimes it's easy to ignore the good. Sometimes it's easy to ignore the good. Ignore the good. It's easy to ignore the good. Ignore the good. It's easy to ignore the good. Ignore the good. Ignore the good. Ignore the. This is Discovery Zone, it's a part of me, come from the heart of me. Written in prophecies, back then when Socrates dropped his philosophies. I'll have a pina colada, please. Winning infinity lotteries wouldn't feel good as a lot of these bars do when they hit you. Solid as an igloo, if it's confidential, better talk on signal. Laws are meant to trick you and they'll come to get you. That sure is the ring can be due on the first. Sure is this verse is gonna be in a hearse. After I murk it, I'm going berserk. Sir, when I burp, all I'm tasting is terps. Dabbing hash rosin that comes from the earth. None of that CRC, philo COE. Push that crap to the cats in the back, talking smack. Don't believe in the was a DMC, even Blaze could see. At the age of 3 there, I'm a beast on the mic, I'm unleashing a titan, a demon. I'm fighting the beat, and it's crying and screaming. This guy's redefining the meaning of rhyming, the speed and the time, and he's steaming, he's frying. Please CDC find him. Won't get the vaccine, and I think he believes in conspiracies. Find him and try him for being violent or do something, man. Just keep me safe. We get promised protections, give up freedoms in these 50 states. In these 50 states, we get promised protections, give up freedoms in these 50 states. Here in these 50 states. In these 50. Sometimes it's easy to ignore here in these 50 states. Sometimes it's easy to ignore the good 50 states. Easy to ignore the good, ignore the in these 50 good. It's easy to ignore the good, ignore the good, ignore the good, ignore the 50 good, ignore the good, ignore the 50 good, ignore the good, 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 good. Good. Where has he been before? Discovery Zone. The opposition's not in our position, they're just lost in wishing they could floss their vision for some raw precision. But the cost to get into the top divisions, more than top submissions with the top positions. Once you mop the kitchens, do some washing dish, then get a pot to pissing. But the boss was bitching, don't wanna talk the cost of living. With a fossil getting false commission off a book he didn't write. If politicians didn't lie, we'd set our differences aside from time to time and find a line that's drawn between us. Instead of tapping on the screen just to be mean, that's a catastrophe. This gadget we have that could magically slash the Illuminati body in half, but it's used to distract people from perfecting their craft, knowing less than the facts, but they're checking it fast and correcting your ass. The election was trash, that's just like everyone before it. Don't ignore it, this is horseshit, we can't forfeit. We've got forces that's coursing within us, way more than them. If we fight, then we win. If we don't, we're probably fucked. A lot of us would probably just sniff Molly dust on party bus, get sloppy off of poppy drugs. We're putting shrooms and chocolate, so make room on the rocket ships. We're on the roof and launching it all. Man, this monster is cough, it's from the dab, not the corona. You can tell from the aroma when I enter in your zone, bruh, it might put you in a coma if you're not used to the medication. I'm forever blazing meditation to reach the spiritual destination. If you're stressed, be patient, don't get complacent. Keep pacing for the amazement. Will creep right up in your face when you least expect it, and greatness will reconnect with evasiveness. Redirected to spaces where we collecting the payments instead of living in pain. It's a shame. They'll say I didn't kill this and they didn't feel this, when I know I did and they do, and they just being hateful. Paid under the table, came to be disabled. I kill it, then I'm condemned by God to wander to the land of not a ponder. Why I'm paranoid, I've conquered different territories. Monsters from the scary stories been destroyed. He's sipping 40s like 2004. He's had his glories, got his shield and sword. He's ready for spiritual war. That's where he's been before. Yeah, he's been before. Ready for spiritual war. That's where he's been before. Yeah, he's been before. Ready for spiritual war. That's where he's been before. Yeah, he's been before. Where he's been before. Where he's been. Ready for spiritual war, that's where he's been before.
Once you're in the zone, Whoa, yo!
Ever wonder what you are, what you're doing here, what to do with fear, what to do next, off your to-do list, and what to do less, how to reduce stress, how to produce checks as long as goosenecks. And if your crew sweats, should they drink booze less or do a shroom set? Show you just useless, you're wrong when you guess. You argue through text, you're far from success, but still sparking the best and put marks to the test at the park playing chess. And then it's on to the next, you're a monster possessed. The hardest part of rapping isn't rhyming, it's finding a state of mind that I could climb in and stop minding it for diamonds. Find the line that you'll rewind and feel inclined to be yourself, not fall in line. And check yourself when you start lying, correct yourself when there's no findings. Look at yourself, it's time to dive in, start driving and private than you. I'm fine, I'm reclined with a view, roll 9 and I'm pining a few. My mind tends to spiral and loops the climb. It's been climbing since youth, fuck lies, I rely on the truth. Y'all are turning rap into the shit that haters said it was. Just mumble over drum machines and brag about you selling drugs. A fumble from the other team, it seems we failed to pick it up cause you're worried about your thuggery instead of trying to spread the love. Man, they don't wanna wake you up, it seems they want the sheep asleep. That mumble rap shit's not chosen by streets, it's by the industry. What happened to being free? 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. It seems to overrun with greed and know they could sell Cardi B to thoughty teens whose thoughts and dreams are malleable. Once you moving lateral, running away from rabbit holes that take you down to actual shit. Like who's feeding Adderall to kids just cause they're a tad imaginative and you gotta borrow to exist. Don't forget to pay me back, you bitch. Won't break any caps with that you dig, but I'll put you in a cage with no mattresses. Not paying taxes, hazardous to your freedom. Keep you safe and swear that you need them. Like the mob and extortion, don't beat them. We ain't gonna join them, we'll beat them. Tear them down and put up a new kingdom. Kingdom, once you moving lateral. Kingdom, running away from rabbit holes. Kingdom, take you down. We ain't gonna join them, we'll beat them. Tear them down and put up a new kingdom. No, you just useless. What to do next, off your to-do list. How to produce checks.
Good to see you here, kid. You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Man, fucking possible. The Wright brothers built a plane, they were like, what's an obstacle? If they could change the world, it's only logical that I could too. When I drive my coupe up to the corner store to order more Swish and Sweet cigarillos, instrumentals bumping through my stereo. People looking, there we go, the merry-go-around. Chilling with my partners, let the merry-go-around. Just a young white rapper with my very own sound. Better run like raptors, about to bury your clowns. Hit the weed, now it's very slow down. Need my very own pound, give a pound to the weed man that flip me that. Your rhymes are sweeter than a kitty cat. I'm about to roll my Philly fat and smoke that whole bitch down personal. I don't even write no rhymes down in my journal. I keep them in the memory bank so I can yank them out and start to rip it up. Flow is nasty like two girls who piss and shit in cups. This isn't luck, this is skill, hard work and practice mixed with psychedelic actives and so many other factors. And the fact is you will never be half as good at this rap shit. It's tragic, I ain't mean to crash your dreams. I'm just trying to give you life. Ain't no Charlie Sheen, Wolverine. Probably won't recover when my rhymes hit. Fight with every superhero, battle every sidekick. Seismic activity, literally leave you feeling shook up with some shit to look up. About to push my rook up to put some pressure on your queen. And I ain't never slipping, I'm allergic to the Vaseline. I did the steps you skip, my shit is surgical. I mastered things. My shit is surgical, I mastered things. My shit is surgical, I did the steps you skip, my shit is surgical, I mastered things.